Jeffrey Epstein is alive. We now know what's inside Area 51, and sometimes 10 times worse than any of that is about to happen. Okay, guys. Oh my god, what the hell is going on today? Because I actually give up. The world is a pretty crazy place right now. I mean, I think we can all agree on that. We've got war breaking out, crazy discoveries that I'll get back to, and other things that are just hilarious and mental going on. Now, one of the biggest things that's going on at the moment is the whole Epstein files. It's been going on for, what, 6 months now? All the different files being released, people are freaking out about what is going on here. And yeah, there is some genuinely horrendous, traumatizing things that have come out about this, obviously. But one of the strangest things that's come out with all of this is that Jeffrey could still be alive. And well, how the hell does that make any sense? The bloke literally, killed himself. Yeah. Well, a lot of people genuinely think that he's alive, either in Florida or in Israel, which is one of the biggest consensuses. But then, this week, photo came out of Jeffrey driving in Florida. I thought you were meant to be dead, mate. Well, yeah, clearly he's not. So everybody was freaking out online about this photo of this guy who, yes, looks genuinely identical to Mr. Steen. And this is where the story just gets absolutely mental. Okay, so a guy comes forward. This is the guy who was in the car, and he comes out to clear his story. He starts a social media account under the name Palm Beach Pete. Now, when you look at him in the videos here, doesn't look that much like Epstein, but you can definitely see the similarities. From certain angles, though, they look flipping identical. Like, identical. People noticed that they had the same teeth structure, which is pretty hard to fake. Like, that's not necessarily a coincidence. Now, because this guy came out, started going viral on social media, he started picking up TV interviews where he was going to clear his story up. And unfortunately for Mr. P, it made it 100 times worse. So the first interview he did, he literally said, oh yeah, I knew Jeffrey. I actually went to a few parties.
Back in the day, when I was living in the city, I went to a couple of parties and Epstein was there at a party. And he was kind of creepy, just sitting on a couch, staying to himself. And he wasn't the magnitude that he is or was.
Sorry, what? You went to the parties? And you did know him? So yeah, let's just say this guy isn't him, right? Like, he's probably not, but just wait till you hear the next part. So he didn't know him. So he's not him, but he did know him. They did, share some time together. He went to a party of his, or several. And he did say that the guy was a bit creepy, gave off some bad vibes. Yeah, I'm sure he flipping did. But then, it gets worse again, because on another TV interview, you can literally see the presenters wetting themselves with laughter because they are genuinely shocked at how this happened. So Pete's talking about his life, where he lives. He obviously lives in Palm Beach, Florida, obviously hence the name. But he's not always lived there. In fact, he lived in the exact places that Mr. Epstein lived. Apart from the island. So ages ago, there was a time when Epstein moved and lived in New York. Oh, and at that exact time, Palm Beach Pete said that he moved and lived in New York. Then get this, when Jeff moved to Florida, guess who moved with him? Pete. Same time. He was just following this guy pretty much, like, huh? No, yeah, he's probably not him. I mean, we can obviously gather that, but it's absolutely mental that this is genuinely a coincidence that it's happening, that he looks pretty much the same. He has the same teeth structure and face structure. He knew him and he went to parties with him, and he also lived in the exact same places as Jeff did at the exact same time. I can't be asked. Now, this guy is still going absolutely crazy viral on social media, and I'm sure a lot more is going to come out about it. So let me know what you think on that side, because yeah, this is now going to get crazier. So one of the other things that's been going crazy viral this week is this body cam footage that came out only 3 days ago. Genuinely, this is the most insane body cam footage I've ever seen in my life. So there's two big questions here. One, Area 51. Everyone's like, what the hell's in there? Is there aliens? People have tried to raid it before, blah, blah, blah. No one knows what it is. And another thing is, what's NASA up to? And things to do with time travel. Is it possible? Well, maybe there's an answer for both right here. So what this body cam footage shows is a man who approaches Area 51 at midnight, in the middle of the night. He goes up to the gate and he gets into the restricted area where the police then come to basically take him away. Now, you would think this guy would just be absolutely batshit and bonkers, right? Someone who's raiding Area 51, you'd be like, not even going to take this bloke seriously. This is just crazy. Except he's not. On the interview, you hear him speaking very, very calmly about why he's there. And he's just like, look, guys, you're not going to arrest me. You know who I am. I need to get inside. I need to sort this out. Like, what? This guy claims that he is a NASA researcher. Like, he's high-ranking official at NASA, and he said he has the documents to prove it.
NASA, Marshall Space Flight Facility. All part of a space program that deals with this. I know.
Just wait, because this gets so much crazier even after you know what's going on. And he said he was there to investigate a time anomaly. A time anomaly? Huh? But not just that. It was called a reoccurrence of time. What do you mean a reoccurrence of time? Like someone stuck in a time loop? Like, I genuinely do not know what that means, and I don't think anybody flipping does. But he said the words he exactly said were,
I know it sounds weird, strange, but it's true. This is part of a time dilation facility, and we are experiencing this now.
As I said, if this guy was just bonkers and you were like, oh, look at him, the way he's speaking and that, you would obviously think this is just crazy, like what's going on here? The way he speaks so calmly and so officially, like he is an official person, he got here, it makes it seem very, very believable. Now, what a lot of people are talking about online is this whole thing to do with the time anomaly, right? But rightfully so. Obviously, it's flipping strange him saying there's a time loop or whatever he's saying. But what not a lot of people are saying is linking the two things together. If there's an issue with time, why is bro at Area 51? Why is bro there? That's aliens, isn't it? Oh no, it's just a military base, right? So what's that got to do with time? Now, the weird thing about this whole story is how sort of quiet it's been. There was one BBC article that came out, and obviously the body cam footage, which you can find online. One of the biggest questions is, well, is the body cam footage just fake? Because obviously it probably is, right? No, the body cam footage is real. It's from a reliable source. You can see he is at Area 51 and they are real police. You can check the license plates. But if he's fake, that's the question we don't know. But why is he at Area 51? What's that got to do with all of this? I need to know. And as I say, apart from those kind of small sources, there's nothing else out there. No one else is talking about it. If you look it up, you can find those two things, but there's no other sources about it at all, even though we know it happened, which kind of makes you think more to the fact that it is true, because why is it being quietened so much when the media probably would have just been like, oh my god, an absolutely bonkers guy tried to raid Area 51 saying so and so. They didn't do that, did they? Very suspicious. I don't know what's going on, but between Palm Beach Pete being Jeffrey and a time anomaly at Area 51, I'd say this day's pretty bonkers. This week is nuts. More's going to come out on all of this, so I will keep you updated, but please make tomorrow better.